Good morning everyone. Today we're going to be talking about what to spend your star gems on, because a lot of people have been asking me whether it's worth getting material storage or extended storage, so forth and so on, and so we're going to be talking all about that in today's video. But first of all, if you're new to the channel, I upload NGS content daily, so if you do play this game, I would really appreciate a subscribe as it really helps out the channel. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin the video. So the very first thing I want to talk about is what is Star Gems. Star Gems is basically the freemium currency that you can earn in-game, which you can purchase premium items with. Now the easiest way to earn Star Gems is to break all the red boxes or find them in New Genesis. You can also participate in a lot of events. Usually Sega has a bunch of different campaigns going on, which allows you to earn Star Gems, and completing the story in base PSO2. So if you go back to base PSO2, if you complete the entire story, now this will take some time. If you're fully hardcore, it'll probably take you like 3 days to do it, but if you're a casual player, I would not be surprised if it took you maybe 2 weeks to complete it, because the story is incredibly long. However, if you do complete it on the easiest difficulty, which is casual, you will earn 2,000 Star Gems, and if you play it on hardcore mode, you'll get 3,000 Star Gems, which is really nice. Now another way to earn a bunch of Star Gems is through the title system in base PSO2. So when you get all your classes to level, I think it's level 85, you gain a bunch of Star Gems there. Remember, there are 13 classes in base PSO2, and for every class you get to level 85, you gain a bunch. You gain like 100 Star Gems or something. I think you get a bunch at 80 and you get a bunch at 85, and add those two together and it's almost 100 Star Gems or something along those lines. I don't remember, it's been a very long time since I've touched base PSO2, but that is something that you could think about if you really want Star Gems. Now I will leave in the description below another method. I've made like a dedicated video back when I only played base PSO2 because New Genesis wasn't out. I made a whole video about all the different methods on what I did in order to make Star Gems, and make sure to read the comment sections as well. I probably pinned it, but people have also written in the comment section other methods that I may have missed in that video. Okay, so now we know how to earn Star Gems. The next thing we have to talk about is of course through the shop, through the AC and SG shop, and through the SG shop right here. Over here you can buy a bunch of different services which are very useful and very valuable, which will streamline your gameplay and make your life a lot easier. The first thing I want to point out is if you purchase services for the longer periods, it is cheaper. For example, material storage use 30 days versus 90 days. If you buy the 90 days one, you are saving 180 Star Gems versus buying the 30-day ones 3 times, because you can see here that would be 900 Star Gems, but if you buy the 90 days, it's only 720 Star Gems, and this logic applies to everything in PSO2. So if you can afford it, just make sure you buy the longer duration one, mainly because it will always be cheaper. So the most common question I get is it worth buying material storage or should I just buy extended storage? The reason I say this is because when I open up my inventory and we check over here, you can see that extended storage gives us 500 slots, while material storage gives us 2,500 slots. However, material storage is limited to materials only. And so a lot of people are going to be like, there's only 438 different materials. You can have 500 slots over here. Extended storage is a lot cheaper than material storage. So shouldn't I just buy extended storage, put all my materials in there, and I'll still have 22 more slots to put all these other weapons and materials and so forth and so on? Well, the main difference between material storage and extended storage is material storage, you can stack items above 999. You can see here on these grinders, I have 3,930. However, if you were to put this into regular storage, it would stack up to 999, then it would take up another inventory slot to fill up another 999. So technically this 3,930 grinders would actually take 4 inventory slots if I put it into regular extended storage. You know, just to prove a point, I'm going to put all of my monotypes into my extended storage. So you can see here, you'll see that you can only put maximum 999. So I'm going to say yes, and then I'm going to put the last 10 again into my extended storage. Boom. Now let's go to extended storage and let's search up mono. And you're gonna see, look, it takes up 2 slots, 999 monotypes over here and 10 over here. While if we put all of this back into my material storage, we go back to material storage and to search on mono, voila, 1009. So if you're like me and you're a super hoarder and you have a ton of different random materials sitting around, then buying the material storage is definitely worth it. However, there are certain cases where I would recommend against buying material storage. The number one thing is, do you have inventory or storage issues? If you do not have storage issues or storage problems, then I would not buy the material storage simply because it is extremely expensive. Paying 300 star gems every month or paying 720 star gems for 3 months is asking for quite a lot of star gems. So if you aren't a veteran coming from base PSO2, you might be a little bit star gem starved, so you might not be able to afford the 90 days one right off the bat. And if you're in that situation, then maybe hold off and don't buy the material storage yet. And what you can do as a band-aid solution is maybe just buy the extended storage for 90 days because it costs a lot less. It's only 240 star gems for 90 days, that's 3 months, versus the 720. So if you aren't hurting for storage space, just buy none of this. However, if you do want a little bit extra, that extra 500 slots, then definitely buying the extended storage one will help you quite a bit. Now, there is something I need to remind everyone, even though I've said it a couple times, but extended storage, material storage, these are rentals. So you are paying to use these services for a limited amount of time. Once the service expires, all the items that are currently in the storage will be kept there. So even though you have extended storage 1, if it expires, you can take items out of the storage, you just can't put items into the storage, and all of the existing items in that current storage is gonna just stay there forever. They won't get deleted, nothing will happen to them. You just can't put in more items. However, you can still slowly take out these items whenever you need them, you just can't put them back in. Now moving on to the last 3 items available in the Star Gem shop, we have the rare drop rate plus 50% and the EXP earned plus 10% for 24 hours. And last but not least is the Salon Pass S. So first of all, these two, I do not recommend it. I feel like this is way too expensive for what they offer. You don't really need the EXP earn plus 10%, to be perfectly honest. Max level is 20. Just slowly play at your own pace until you get all your classes to 20. Literally, just by doing your dailies, you are getting so much EXP. So just make sure that you're playing whatever class you want to level up as the main class whenever you're doing your dailies, and you're going to get them to 20 in no time. It's really, really easy, all right? So please don't waste your star gems on these two things. It's really not worth it for the price they're asking. It's ridiculous. Freaking 24 hours rare drop rate plus 50%. You can almost buy material storage with that. This costs 600 star gems for 24 hours versus 3 months of material storage. Like, I don't see any use case for this unless you are an absolute whale and you're spending AC to buy star gems to buy for this, which doesn't make any sense to me. I don't think it's I can't see any use case for it, so don't buy that, okay? Now the Salon Pass S. I have not bought a Salon Pass S. I've never used a Salon Pass S before, but if it works the same way as a Salon Pass in base PSO2, then it's worth it, because a Salon Pass allows you to change everything about your character, whether you want to change your eye shape, your hair color, anything that would normally cost additional star gems. If you have a Salon Pass, it will negate the cost of all of those star gems for a measly 100 star gems over here. So if you're doing like a huge overhaul on your character, one Salon Pass is all you're gonna need, and you're gonna save a lot of star gems in the long run. However, I've never used it in New Genesis. I can only speak from experience when I changed my character in base PSO2, so if anyone has used a Salon Pass S, please let me know in the comment section below if it works the same way. Now the last piece of advice I have for everyone is save your star gems. Coming in the fall with the bouncer, we will get the Mission Pass. The Mission Pass is a very good way to get a lot of cosmetic items, a lot of materials, as well as a lot of other goodies. So I highly recommend you to save your star gems for the Mission Pass. The Mission Pass by itself is going to be free. Everyone has access to the Mission Pass. However, if you have the star gems, you can buy the Gold Mission Pass. And the Gold Mission Pass basically gives you additional cosmetic items, additional materials, additional everything. Think of it like the login rewards right now, how we have the premium one and we have the regular one. It's gonna work the same way, except it's a Mission Pass, so you actually have to physically go out and do stuff, but it is 100% worth it. If it works exactly the same way as base PSO2, it's going to cost 200 star gems to get the gold mission pass, but you get your 200 star gems back after completing the entire mission pass. So it's basically free, and you're getting a bunch of cosmetic items. Actually, like, I want to say almost 80% of my cosmetic items have been gained from the mission pass. So you see the snowflake animations that I have, that was actually from a mission pass. And so there's a lot of really good cosmetic items from the mission pass. So if you are just swimming in star gems, just save it. You know, there's nothing really that you should spend it on. Also, don't forget that the SG scratch is also changing on August 4th. So we are getting a whole new banner over there, which is probably going to have Manon and maybe Dozer. I would hope so, since we have Aina and Gorora for the current banner. And so that will also cost you another 2,000 star gems if you want to roll all the way to the pity or the guarantee, so that you get the ticket and you can pick whatever cosmetic item that you want from that banner. Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you again. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye!
What can I say except you're welcome?